Hi everyone, Arlynn here. Welcome back to my Country Craft Corner. How in the world are you guys doing today? It is so good to see you again, and thank you so much for stopping back by to see what I'm up to. And what I'm up to today is a shopping haul. And it is not a huge shopping haul by any stretch of the imagination, but I was kind of yearning to come back with a video, another video this week. So I thought I would just show you what I have, mostly secondhand places. And also I want to show you a little craft that I did that I got the idea from one of you guys, Lisa Sigardia, gave me this idea a couple of years ago. She did it to the same figurines that I have, and I decided to go ahead and try it for myself. And yes, I did what was done to them. So I'll get back to that. Let's start out with my haul. And let me see here. I got stuff from the MinuteMan MiniMall and another secondhand shop here in town called 2 Times New. And I got something from BJ's, a couple of things from BJ's Wholesale Club, and one thing from Amazon and one thing from QVC. All of that from Amazon, QVC, and BJ's are clothing items. So why don't I go ahead and show you those first, and then I'll get on with the other stuff from the secondhand stores, okay? Let me pull over my chair here, have it all here on my chair. Okay, the first thing I got was, and a lot of this stuff is because, y'all, I'm growing out of my clothes. Which is not a bad thing. And I've got a lot of clothes in a couple more sizes as I work my way down the scale here. For those of you who don't know, I've lost over 70, almost 72 pounds now, y'all. I know it was 70 last week. It's almost 72. And some of my clothes, like this, I wore when I was very heavy, but I couldn't close it. It would come to here. And I remember when I videoed, I would always be like this. I would be like, oh, just close, please just stay closed, you know? And I'd even like pin it sometimes to make sure that it would stay closed. Well, now I don't have to pin it. It stays just like it is. This is from Torrid, and this is very old. I also have this in a smaller size. So you'll probably be seeing me in something like this. This is a long, I'll see if I can take a picture of myself in what I'm wearing today, which is a new pair of ankle pants but aren't new to Avenue's site. I got them a long time ago and have never been able to fit into them. But anyway, these certain things that I'm buying here are just kind of intermediary clothing, not very expensive pieces of clothing to get me through to the next size. You know, I have some things that transition over and other things that are just hanging on me. I had a bunch of V-neck tops that I wore one of them last week, and it was falling off my shoulder the whole time. My bra strap was showing. I was having to pull it up. Y'all, I finally folded. I had probably 10 or 12 of those shirts, a couple in black. You've seen them in florals and that kind of thing. And I finally had to fold those up and put them in a bin and have Chris take them downstairs for me. I am keeping my fat clothes for now, just in case I come across somebody who might need them locally. I don't know. Anyway, so that's, I just wanted to give a little explanation as to why I'm buying some clothes when I'm losing weight. First thing I bought was a pair of these little Fever Sole little black patent leather shoes. Now I have one pair of these left, but I stretched them out so bad that I needed a new pair, and we're getting ready to go on a cruise in June, and I need a pair for formal night. So I went ahead and bought a pair now that I can wear around, and not that you really need to wear these in much. They pretty much come fitting really nicely. Anyway, I bought these in a size 9, and they fit really well. So there we go. Got a pair of those. These are not that expensive, you guys. Really cute. They come in all kinds of different colors. So check them out if you want just a cute pair of flats. So I got those. That's all I have from Amazon right now. So we stopped by BJ's one day, and Chris actually just ran in to get a plat of yogurt. He always just gets, they sell them in bulk there. And he said, honey, I stopped by and I looked for those pair of ankle pants that you got, the other week, the black ones with the little gold flecks on them. I said, well, honey, that was so nice. And he said, yep. He said, I wanted you to see if they had more. They look really nice on you. And I wanted to see if they had any more. What a jewel he is. I'm telling you, right? So he picked me up a pair of, I don't even know what you call this. Not a houndstooth, but look at the pattern on there. It's really cute. And I'm wearing an extra large, you guys, in these particular pants. So he picked me up these. And these are nice and long on me. If you are shorter and you want to buy something like this, they're going to be long on you. I have very long legs. I've got a 32-inch inseam. I'm 5'8½", but I am all legs, you guys. So just to tell you, these would probably, and these are almost to my ankle, but not quite. I would say somewhere between a capri, just below the knee and above the ankle. You know, mid-calf, I would say. Really cute on, very cute on. So he got me those. And then he also got me a pair of gray. And the gray ones, they all fit about the same, but the gray ones, I think because they're a lighter color, I can see where they pull right around the knee on me. And I would say another 5 pounds, I'll be nicely into the gray ones. But again, they are from Zach and Rachel, and they are an extra large. And I think I did see Zach and Rachel clothing on Amazon. I'm not sure, but you could check it out there if you wanted to. So he came out with these on top of his yogurt plat. And he had picked me up those 2 pairs. So sweet of him, I'm telling you. So that was it. That was it from BJ's. Well, and Chris's yogurt, which I don't think you need to see that. So then on QVC, I got one of these. This is from Sports Savvy. And this is a 1X, a US 1X. You can see right there. And this is a cute little top that these actually unbutton or snap. They unsnap. Yeah, I thought they did. I tried this on last night and it fits nicely. I don't have a picture of me in this to show you quite yet, but it is really cute. Really, really cute on. If I decide to take a picture, I'll put it up here. And but I wanted to show you too. It's just kind of a tunic top. Hopefully I'll put it on for you after I'm done videoing so I can add a picture of myself in it so you guys can see. But I wanted to show you too, on the sleeve, you can roll the sleeve up and look, they have a little tab in there, and then they have a little button somewhere. There it is, a little button on the sleeve, and you can just, you know, cuff up your sleeve and button it up, and it just is really cute, you know. So that's a cute little aspect of this pretty little tunic, and I love the color, and it comes in all kinds of different colors. So I'll get you a link for this if I can find it off of QVC. It was not expensive again, but this is perfect for, guess where we're going again. Give you 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count. My dad always used to say that when something was obvious. We're going to Alaska again. So that was it. That's all I got from QVC, BJ's, and Amazon. That was it. Yep. Okay, so let's go on into the MinuteMan MiniMall. And I'll be honest with you, I've been looking for some cobalt blue bottles. Or even candlesticks or other cobalt blue colored things. I have the one cobalt blue bottle out there up on my mantle, and I just love it. And I actually found it on eBay yesterday, that same bottle for $100. Y'all, I spent $19 for that bottle. And now they're selling it on eBay for $100. I was like, woohoo, I got a deal there with that thing. I never know whether I get deals or not, you guys. Although I do have one I think is a deal to show you in a minute here. So anyway, we were, you know, perusing around in the MinuteMan MiniMall over near Culpeper, Virginia. And I did find, this is an old Gerald D. Hen pottery. I still have a lot of their cookware that I use. It's really nice. This was back in the 90s, 80s and 90s when sponge painting was big and so on and so forth. But I think this is not dated. And this is a little pitcher, and I will probably use it to either put a flower arrangement in it or just display like on my hutch or in a tray design or who knows where. But I thought it was a nice little staple piece to get and not old-fashioned. So I got this, and I can't remember how much I paid for it. It was they were having them for 40% off in this one booth. I think it was like $14. I paid for $17. I believe it was $17 that I paid for this. So I didn't think that was bad when it's originally, these were originally $50, $60, $70, you know. So anyway, I thought it was cute, and I know that I can incorporate it into my, you know, blue and white. And then of course, I needed another piece of milk glass. Like I needed a hole in the head, but I needed another piece of milk glass, right? Right. I needed another big piece of milk glass. That looks like that basket weave. I love this. And this was only $10, you guys, $10 for this. So I'm not even sure what this pattern is or if it's an expensive milk glass or whatever. It may be faux milk glass. It is heavy, though. It is really heavy. And I just thought this was super pretty that I can use for a centerpiece in a tray, again, in a tray design, just on an end table, up on the hutch with something in it. You know, sky's the limit for this kind of thing. To serve it on, say, Christmas Eve with, I don't know, some kind of crab dip or something in it. You know, I definitely use my milk glass too. I just don't use it to display with. I'd absolutely use it for food too. So my only problem is I can't remember where I put things after I use them for my decor. And I'm like, Chris, have you seen that bowl that looks like this? And it's a hobnail. And he said, a what a nail? You know, I'm a hot mess sometimes when it comes to finding where I put my pieces that I know I have. It's just like, okay, I got to peruse around the house and see where I used it as decor, you know. So anyway, I love that bowl. So that'll get used in the future, you guys. So I'm sure we'll see that. Pardon me. All right, so next we stopped in at 2 Times New when we were on our way home from lunch. So this is a secondhand store, again, much like the MinuteMan MiniMall. I don't know whether they have a website or not. If they do, I'll put it in the description box for those of you locally. It is not quite as nice as the MinuteMan MiniMall, not quite as neat. And I don't know whether that's just the vendors who are renting their booths out of this place, or whether the MinuteMan MiniMall is just more spread out than this place. But this place looked a little bit junky here and there. And, you know, I went into one booth and the lady had not even taken the time. Like she had all kinds of like hen stuff like this. Oh, I wouldn't buy one thing from her, you guys, because I looked inside of them. It had an old candle in there that had been half burned. It was dirty. Some of the other pieces were dirty and they had dust. I'm like, look, if you're going to try to sell me something for 20 or 30 bucks, at least take the time out to clean it, you know, for crying out loud. I was like really turned off by a couple of the booths that I saw in there. If you're, you know, if you want to sell your stuff, make sure it looks the best that it can look, you know? Anyway, regardless, I did find some things in there that I really didn't even know I was looking for. And 2 of those were, I found a couple of gold candlesticks. Look at this. I mean, they're brass. They are really brass. And this actually, I have one on that little shelf over there. I think this is taller than that, but it'll make a nice pairing with this. And then I got this. And then if that one's a little shorter, I'll have a nice little trio of brass candlesticks, y'all. So this one was $9.99, I believe. Yeah, $9.99. And it is nice. I mean, it is not a cheap candlestick. It is very nice and heavy. And then this one is super heavy. This puts me in the mind of the ones that my mother-in-law gave to us just a couple years after we were married, or, you know, and this was, it says forged in Baldwin, America. I have no idea what that means. I do know that it is really brass and it is really nice. And this one was $22.50. And I paid that for it, you guys. I was happy to find this. So y'all know I've been incorporating a lot of gold in with my blue and white, infusing gold pieces, brass pieces in. You know, things, it always comes back, doesn't it? Things always come back. And brass has really come back. At least it has for me. I don't know whether it has for anybody else, but I like using brass. So I got those too and was very happy to find those. So then this is just kind of a one-off here. I just kind of found this little, I don't know what this is supposed to be. Maybe a little, I don't know, a little, what do they call it? Espresso coffee cup or something, or I don't know, a little shot glass maybe, I don't know, but I just think it's adorable. And I will use this like in, you know, I don't know where, you'll see it moving forward, but I thought it was really pretty and it was only $7. So $7.99. So, but I thought that was so cute and different, you know, it's really different. So, got that. And it's heavy. It's milk glass. It's definitely, it says it's milk glass. I got my glasses here. I think it says it's milk glass. I picked up so much. I got to make sure I'm, yeah. Oh, Avon milk glass. Debbie espresso mug. That's what it is. A little espresso mug. There you go. I was right. Cool. And I didn't remember. All I could see was the $7.99 and milk. And I was like, yep, I want that. So there we go. And the last thing that I'm very happy with, and I think is a super good deal, and y'all can maybe tell me, for those of you who do a lot of, you know, thrifting and antiquing or whatever. As I said, I've been looking for, you know, blue bottles and whatnot, or blue, whatever I can find in the cobalt blue. And I found a set of 4, and I think they're calling them, she took the price tag off. Did she take the price tag off? Oh, she did. There was a, oh no, she didn't. Here it is. Let me read the price tag. Set of 4 cobalt blue canisters. She's calling them canisters. I got all 4 of these for $16.95. I'm not even kidding you. Set of 4. Look. Can y'all believe it? Look, look, look. I got a really tall one. And I've got the next size. And then I've got the next size. And then I've got the next size. Oh my word, y'all. And I just love these. I think these are just adorable. And they are so nice. Look, they've got the, you know, the rubber on the top there. I think I really got lucky with this one, you know. I think I really did. I was expecting to pick it up and pay $17 for 1. When I saw $17 for 4, I'm like, grab those up. And Chris is like, what are you going to do with those? I said, I have no idea, but I'm just buying them on principle. 4 of those for $17. Grab those puppies up. You know, so he helped me get them in the cart, and I think I'm going to use them in this tray. I really do. I actually have a lantern coming, a black kind of Turkish, if you will, looking lantern coming tomorrow that I was going to put in my tray design after Easter, but I think I'm going to use these, or at least 3 of them, just for something different, you know? So anyway, I'll use that lantern somewhere else, but I'll show you that next week when it comes. So anyway, I got those. Super happy with that purchase. And that's all I got was the candlesticks, this little cup, and those 4 beautiful canisters. So, and I would use those 4 canisters too, but I probably will use them for decor more. And I don't know whether you saw in my hand, but I have a little bit of blue paint on my hand because I had picked up a couple of things that I actually did myself. Obviously, it needs to dry a little bit more because it's not quite dry. But anyway, Lisa Segardia wrote me a little message one day and say, Arlynn, look what I did to these dolls. And this is what they look like before. And she had painted all of the flowers blue. All the purple flowers that you see blue. And I was like, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. And my dolls were fairly new at that time. And I was like, you know what? I'm not willing to paint them quite yet. Let me use them a couple of times. Let me see if I ever want to maybe paint them. And look at what I did to my ladies. Yes, I did it. And I will even put up some video to show you. I did the painting. Yes, I did. Some fast motion video, but aren't they pretty? Oh my goodness. Now, I was thinking I would replace my angels that are on either side of the mirror that goes over the mantle with these. I had them up there last spring, but y'all know, now that I got these bottles, I might put these ladies and flank my tray right here on the island. Wouldn't they be pretty? One on either side of this tray here. I think they would be so pretty. Now, do I want to put something in their little basket there? I don't know. Maybe a votive candle might be all I want to put in there. Just a very simple little tea light candle or something like that in there. I don't want to have a bunch of greenery draping out of it because I think it would hide the prettiness of, I just love these. Lisa, why didn't I do this before now? Huh? Oh my gracious, how pretty do these look? I think they look stunning. And just a simple change like that, you could barely see the purple, especially when they were far away, you could barely see the purple on them. So I am super duper happy with how these worked out. And I think I will flank either side of this tray. I'm excited. I'm like a little kid when I get to change decor. Now, Easter's not for another, what, week and a half or so away, you know, so, but after Easter, I will be removing all of Easter and I will just be replacing a few things, you guys. Stacy, my cousin, and I were just talking on the phone the other day and I was saying, I just don't know whether I want to do a whole spring series. She said, oh, why would you need to do that? And I was like, I don't. I said, but I will share with them what if I do change a centerpiece around, like I'll change the dough bowl around and I'll change this, this centerpiece here on this island around and do some different things. So of course I'll bring you whatever I change out. And then in May, I'll probably start with a little bit of a patriotic decor kind of a series. I did not do one last year. And I think I might like to do that in May before summer gets here and before we're out at the pool. I very much, think that my channel will go a lot quieter in the summertime just because I do want to spend time out there with my family enjoying our new pool. And, Lord willing, we will be able to do that, So, but anyway, I think patriotic will be kind of fun to do. I haven't done it, like I said, and I kind of, looking forward to doing that a little bit. So, but anyway, I guess that's it. That's really all I have to share. What's coming up? Let's see. Maverick is coming here this Sunday. The kids are coming here Sunday. So we'll be able to spend time with him. So maybe I'll be able to share something of our visit with that little tyke. If all goes well, he was sick the last time they were going to come, bless his heart, he had gotten the stomach flu. So he's doing well now, well and recovered from that. And so they're coming on Sunday. And then the next Sunday, Easter Sunday, we will be at Stacy's house. So the next week I can bring you maybe, we're doing a little Easter hunt for Maverick at her house and, all kinds of stuff. So I'll have some things to bring to you. And then that next week, I'll be able to start on, switching out some of the Easter decor. So thank you all so much for all of your wonderful, wonderful comments on my Easter home tour. I really appreciate it. I thank you all about the music too, and about it being set to music, and all of your sweet words about how you enjoyed seeing the colors that I used and infusing the Easter into the blue and white. I'm tearing up. I'm sorry. I don't mean to. I got made fun of one time because I got teary-eyed. And I just can't help it sometimes. Things touch my heart, you guys, and you guys have touched my heart. Your comments, your love, your support, your sweetness it just, you just touch me every day. And I appreciate all of the views on that video. And I appreciate that you're continuing to watch it and that you are there for me, are out there. I know you. I feel your presence, you guys. So anyway, I guess that's it. I would ask you to please subscribe if you haven't. I have been able to continue to bring you videos, and I really haven't been trying that hard, so it just kind of comes naturally to me now to want to go ahead and video during the week, a little bit. But yet, as you know, I have backed off a good bit, and I'm a lot happier and a lot calmer and a lot a lot better for it, emotionally and physically, actually, you know. And of course, losing the weight, all of it goes hand in hand, you know. I had to wrap my head around how I wanted to move forward in my life, you guys. And, you know, we all have seasons of our lives that we, you know, that we go through. And, you know, my YouTube season has been a long one. You know, it's been a long season, and I want to continue with that season. But within that time frame, I've had a lot of changes in my life. A lot of things have happened, you know. And I appreciate you guys sticking with me through thick and thin, literally. But anyway, let me go into my final words and say I hope that all is well with everyone. And for those of you who might be struggling or suffering with a catastrophic illness or chronic pain, I hope that you have someone there with you, taking care of you, helping you get through each day, making the very, very best out of each day. Hope there's nothing weighing on your minds or your hearts, pulling your attention away from where you want it to be or from where it should be. I love y'all to bits, to bits, to bits. Hugs all around, and I keep you in my thoughts and my prayers every single day. And with all that said, I'll just say, until next time, have a good weekend, you guys. I won't be back till next week, probably. Have a great weekend. But until next time, y'all take good care. Bye-bye.